By the power of duct tape and a barrette, I am now online. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. And hello, hello. Let's see here. I really am enjoying this playlist, this free copyright playlist apparently. So I am totally adding some music to my Spotify playlist here. There we go. That previous song that was playing before, which I can't remember what it was, The Guardian of Angels by Niviro. Definitely enjoyed that song, so, but, you know what, I'll play it again. So, last where we left off, oh my goodness, that was loud. Oh, hello. Let's shut that off. So, where we last left off, I had actually finished helping someone, or at least helping them the best I could with a problem. But last we left off my game here, ended up creating a spawn system for a random background. Hold on, I'm going to move the duct tape a little bit, and my daughter's work of art she painted the other day. I'm going to keep that on my desk for good luck. But we're going to be finishing up the background spawner, and I'm going to create some shots for the player, I believe, as well as an enemy. We'll see how that goes. So someone said hello in the chat. Who was that? Hello, Kristen. Welcome to the show. Or the stream. I guess it is a show, so yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, so I'm having an issue with this here. Apparently something got changed. I want to set the transform of this, but we won't call that. Let's make sure everything is working for right now. Hit play. Oh. Let's hide the plane. Yeah. Random stuff going in the background there, which is awesome. Those are stars, and we'll be changing the speed randomly as well as the color. But first, let's go into our script and change the scale of them. Let's see, our min scale, max scale. Oh, let's close that out. Background minimizer, public float. Let's see here. Open up my trusty little Firefox, creating random function in C#. Google foo. Okay, creates a number between 1 and 12. So public float, min scale, max scale. So star scale. Let's transform dots local scale. To move that comment out. So random size rand equals new random. Let's do that. Okay. So let's see here. Size random. So float. What do I want to call this? Size rand. BG or item size equals R. Size rand min scale max scale. Oh, dot next. With random classes used to create random numbers. Let's see here. I don't want to read only. Every time you do new random, it is initialized. This means that In a tight loop with the same sequence. Okay, let's not worry about that. That's getting intense. What's this? Dot next. Random size rand equals new random. Got that. Console dot right line r dot next. Oh, what am I missing here? How do you create a random number in C#? Does it have to be int? Let's clear that. Look at the hierarchy. BG spawner. Wait a second. Public, float, public. Min scale, max scale. What is on BG movie? Oh, wait a second. It's on the prefab. Let's do 0.5 to 2. Star transform. Is that? Random. Do 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 do. Wow, this form is pretty nasty. People are very... Okay, so I want to make a note here that stuff like this is a little unprofessional. Like, this person is clearly asking a question, like, for instance, I'm Googling this, but where is it? Who said this? You could experiment a little, don't you think? It's just that yeah, that's no bueno. I don't like seeing that, but things happen. Okay. Let's open up a new tab. Random. Why is the random not working then? No, go away. Random. Random dot range. Is it random dot range? Okay, random. Random. Okay, so looking at the Unity's API here, so we need to create a random read-only. Let's see here, random value. Waiting on the API. Oh, that's pretty cool. random dot value. Oh, it's literally putting me to the same exact place. That's cool. Okay, well, I'm going to experiment a little bit here. Scale equals random color dot value local scale. Equals random range oh, wait a second. I think I see that. What's going on here? Random size rand equals random dot range min scale max scale. Nope. Using system. Typos in games shouldn't exist. It's one of the reasons why you have a QA team. That's why you beta test and alpha test. Pretty much, you have so many different iterations of the game. It just shouldn't happen. At least in my eyes, it shouldn't happen. Random direction. So, random size rand equals new random float floats item scale equals random dot next min scale dot or max scale. Oh, float size rand equals random dot range min scale max scale. I shouldn't have to do this. No, that's what I thought. Okay, why is my random function not working? Float number equals random dot range 0f 3f. Okay, so I guess that's working. So okay, so there we can remove that. Debug.log size rand. I can remove this debug log here. I have played Super Mario Party. My kids love it. I actually had to what was it? It was a close I played the game with my two boys last night, and let's just say that if my kid had gotten 10 more coins, he probably would have won. So it's pretty close, and I will say that I really enjoy Mario Party. Okay, let's see if this random function works. Okay, that works. So let's attach that to this. Local.scale equals size rand. Will that work? Set local scale and object in Unity. Yes, I do feel that it is lacking a little bit. But I believe that I think that it is enjoyable. The reason I got Mario Party is so that I can actually play a game that any one of us can play. In fact, I played another game with my wife the other night, and she's never played a Mario Party game before, and she still beat me. So that's just saying something right there. Plus equals new vector 3 size rand size rand size rand. Let's see if this works. Oh, let's save that script. Go back to Unity. Here we are. Go back to hierarchy. And we're going to set the max scale to 5 actually and see what happens. Oh. That was way too much. Let's do 1. Oh. That's a cool effect. My dad has won twice in a row, and he loves Mario Party 9 and 10. When my mom, I love Mario Parties 1 through 3 and 8. Yeah, I mean, I will say that Mario Party games have changed drastically over time, and I will say that the older versions were more chaotic. I feel that this version is, for lack of a better term, dumbed down quite a bit. I don't like using that word, but it's just like that there's something else missing to it right now. However, I only have about 5 hours of the game in right now, so I'm going to guess I'm going to unlock a lot more stuff. For instance, what the heck is with the gems? I've only got 1 gem so far, so I don't know. I actually played the sound game with my wife, and that was pretty fun. Okay, so star scale. So we want to set the scale once for object. Is under randomizer spawn object. So we'd probably want to do this on the BG randomizer. So let's actually let's remove this. And copy this and go to the BG randomizer. Let's see here, star scale spawn object. Let's see here. Avoid update.
Do you still have the Amazon gift card?
I do have the Amazon gift card somewhere here. Why?
How about those?
Why?
I did some research.
I mean, I don't know anything about Sennheiser.
They're one of the top 2018 headphones.
$250?
It's 150.
Well, $150. Yeah. I mean, it's around here somewhere.
It's one of the top ones this year.
But we can't afford that right now. My favorite is Mario Party 1. No, it's not a perfect game, but I love the randomness of chance spaces, and the games are super unfair, like the paddle game, which forced Nintendo to hand out gloves.
9 out of 45 customer reviews, 4.2 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
Sound quality 4.1, material quality 4.0, durability 3.8.
Okay, so we need to set this spawn object. Maybe if we set it up here. So min scale, max scale, let's copy that and paste it in the BG randomizer. That's a copy out, or yeah, let's comment out this stuff here. Yeah, I will say I think I played Mario Party 1, but that was a long time ago. And I will say that uh, as games evolve over time, every once in a while you will have a bad egg. I'm not saying that Super Mario Party is a bad egg, but I think that with the Switch, especially with the online mode and everything, there's a lot of stuff that they're trying to do right now. Games can be really hit or miss right now. I'm greatly anticipating Smash. That's going to be a huge game in December. But there's also... what else is there? Sorry, adjusting my headset. There's also Animal Crossing. I can't believe I say Animal Party. Animal Crossing coming out next year. I'm quite sure my wife would love to play that because that's her type of game.
You're playing on the thing. Why would I play it on anything else?
Huh?
When you play it on the Game Boy, why would I play it anywhere else?
You didn't like playing it on that?
I didn't play it.
Oh, you didn't play it.
You guys were over and done with it within days.
Let's see here.
Alright, headphones. Anyone? Headphones? Good gaming headphones?
I have one viewer right now. Kristen, do you recommend any good headphones or headsets? Let's see here. I want to put this on the BG spawner. 0.5, 2. I will set that on 3. Let's see what happens. Nope, it's...
Oh, I gotta go shut the other TV off.
It's doing it as well.
I forgot.
Oh, wait a second. Is it still taking it from the BG mover? Oh, that's why it's going on. Okay, it's still taking it from the BG mover. Let's try that again. That's setting it to 2. Size rand equals... Oh, that's why. Star scale is not being activated. Star scale. Let's try it again. Nope, it's not changing them. Okay, debug.log size rand. I agree with that. I never got into... Animal Crossing has been hit or miss for me. I have played, I think, at least 4 or 5 versions of them. I'm not sure if there's any more than that, but I know I played the one on the DS. I know I played the one on the GameCube. I played the one on the 3DS. And I played... I can't remember if there's another one off the top of my head. Okay, so it is changing them. So... Oh, wait a second. BG item. If I do BG item dot transform, let's see if that fixes it. Nice. Except they're getting bigger. Why are they getting bigger? Oh, because it's plus equals. I wonder how many people thought Tom Nook was going to be added into Smash. I see Tom Nook as a support character rather than Isabelle. Tom, you see Isabelle a lot more than Tom Nook, even though you usually buy stuff through Tom Nook. Isabelle is like the mayor's assistant, if I remember correctly. Okay. Brennan, I am cool. Hello, Brennan, I am cool. So yeah, it's changing now. I wonder though if I remove this from uncomment those out and remove that. Because everything should be this the spawn object. It should be on well, I think it should be on the spawn object. The randomizer here, but we'll try this on here and see if this works. You got your cubed move on Unity. It's pretty nifty. Were you following a tutorial, Brennan? Okay. Oh, scale setting to 0. Oh, whoops. That's why. Let's go to the... There we go. 0.5 to 5. But that's pretty cool. Ooh, that's a cool effect. That's a very cool effect. Welcome to Bethesda. Local scale equals size rand. You know what? I'm just going to remove it from this script here. Oh, wait a second. Is it still on the randomizer? No, it's not. Well, it's not. It's going to be on the randomizer now because that was working and the other one wasn't. That is the way to go every single time. Definitely use your resources as needed. For instance, this is how many tabs I have open right now. In fact, I believe yesterday I had like 15 more at any given time. Okay, let's uncomment that. Oops, wrong way. Uncomment that. And uncomment that. Uncomment that. There we go. I guess I don't need... Oh, I need that bracket, that's for sure. Otherwise, everything breaks. Oh. Not sure where that's commented out. Oh, speed does not. Oh, I get what's going on. Okay. Now what's happening? Definitely a case of take one down, pass it around. Take one down, pass it around. 102 little bugs in the code. Two. 0.2. BG spawner.
Where's my remote? You're awesome.
You're welcome.
Now, what do I want to watch?
I don't know.
What should I watch? Ask. You're two viewers.
I don't know.
One viewer, two viewers.
2 viewers. My wife is asking what should she watch. Where's Speed?
Netflix, Hulu, Amazon,
Why did Speed get removed?
CBS. Not my husband. I don't want to watch my husband.
Public floats Speed. .25. That was pretty loud. Now, if I remember correctly, I didn't really want to do this because things are gonna start breaking here. Oh, wait. See, look. My wife already said she's not gonna watch my stream. Although, if she were to go on Twitch on my PS4 right now, it would be just me watching my stream. So, really no purpose to do that.
I can see both in the same.
It'd be streamception.
I can see both sitting in the same exact spot.
Okay, so let's remove that debug.log because we don't need that. Let's optimize the look of our code here. Save that. Make sure that that's moving. 1 second, I'm going to adjust my microphone.
Away from there.
Kind of. Okay, so now...
You try?
No, thank you. Now it's just tweaking stuff. Max time. 0.5 and 0.05. Min scale, 0.5, max scale 5.
Walking death. Okay.
Let's see what happens now. There we go. That's looking more populated now.
Yay.
Now we just need to do the random speed here. Mover, speed, -1. Okay, so... What am I currently trying to add? So when I hit the play button, that stuff in the background, those are what's going to be stars and stuff like that, so that we at least have an environment going on in the background. As you can see, they're down below everything. So, and of course, I need to make a kill command here because that's a lot of stuff here. But I'm not worrying about that right now. I'm worrying about the randomizing of it. So I'm going to create a new method here, void speed randomizer. Okay, so speed, public float speed. Let's see here. Let's see, how did I do that? Spawn time, random dot range. Min scale, max speed. Okay, so let's actually bring speed back here, just so I see it. Public float min speed. public. No, these are background items. I apologize. The background items is just adding stuff below the character so that it's just not a black screen. I am going to be making enemies, if not today, in my next stream, and other hazards that the player is going to have to fight against. Float max speed. Okay, so let's see that on min speed. Let's call that 10, and we'll say 100. Let's save my work real quick.
Okay. I need your help.
You mean the guy on the left?
Yes.
Can you show me? Well, we could just do this. Is the cat going off in the background? Season 1, episode 10. My wife is watching the Orville right now.
I'm finishing the episodes.
Let's see here. What was her name? Alara?
I think so.
This guy right here. Robert Picardo. Go ahead and IMDb. Do your stuff.
That's what I thought. They poached him.
Was he really Wayne? Oh, he's the doctor.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. C# is pretty awesome. Actually, you know what? I don't need this right here. What?
It says chocolate makes me happy.
Void update speed. No. We only want to. Well, let's see what happens. Size ran, so speed equals min speed, max speed. You know what? Let's see what happens. Why not? Everything's jittering because the speed's changing. Okay, so we only need to initialize it once. Yeah, semicolons are absolutely important. Okay, so let's see here. So on void update, void start. You know what? I'm gonna move that to here, and now I believe we are going to have a much better result here.
Hey, what's up? He's on his computer. Would you like to talk to him?
Is it the sun?
He's back.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that inside? Okay, good. Okay, let's see here. So Rand, let's do 25.
Problem. So you guys have some more. You have some more stuff.
Let's actually move that
Yep.
there,
Some good toothpaste.
so we're not having issues. Speed. Well, okay, so void update.
Girl. Yeah.
If I remember correctly, you can't really do Lua anymore.
Yep. Well, anything else you need, just let us know.
And Lua is just a rendition of Boo, if I remember correctly. And then you also have JavaScript. And the reason why Unity removed them from... Well, Unity removed Lua and C#, or not C#, excuse me. The reason why Unity removed JavaScript and Lua is because majority of people used C# because it was just better at everything. And Kristen, to answer your question, I actually think that ROM hacks are okay and fan games are awesome. The reason why I say that is that ROM hacks allow more people to explore those games that aren't able to explore them financially. Yes, you should always buy the games, and yeah, I'm not saying that you should pirate the games, but being able to ROM hack stuff and modding the game and changing the game is fantastic.
Tomorrow, but Steven will be here. So if you need anything, he's here. If you need a ride to work, if you need a ride back to work.
I forgot tomorrow is Monday, not Tuesday.
Yes, you're welcome.
Okay, so how do I pull speed into this? Speed does not exist in the current context. On start, float speed. Well.
Oh yes, Amelia is totally out. We have to wait for him a little bit so we can give her the out.
I believe if I do this right now, everything's going to stay off the base right here, because everything's going to be 0.
I mean, there's nothing. All she wanted was for you to be.
Yep, that's what I thought.
She loves.
I think that fan games are absolutely amazing, because
If you
it really does help the industry in the long run, because you're learning.
No, I have. You can borrow mine. I don't use it. It is.
Sorry, my wife's talking on the phone.
Basket, and it's been there for 4 weeks, I think.
Yep.
So.
That is 100% true that people who worked on Sonic fan games did get hired by Sega. See, that's one of the amazing things of the industry. I believe that if you create a game and people mod it and try to create fan games and stuff like that, that the company that sees that should, I wouldn't say honor those players, but should at least respect those people, because they love that concept enough in order to do something with it. And what was that? Sorry, my wife is talking to me again.
Okay, so we'll see you tomorrow.
But I believe that it's like the ultimate form of flattery. Yes, I have played both Pokemon fan games. What was that?
I didn't say it back.
What?
Love you.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, message him. It's just a huge form of flattery.
I can't.
You know the password on my phone.
That's the wrong password, Courtney.
Don't lock my phone up, please. Okay, so how do I get the random function to only do that once per object? Speed equals random dot range.
So we'll find my charger and drop off the laptop tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Random update, Randstar velocity.
Just went to look to make sure.
Okay. I was gonna ask that.
Yeah.
I figured that they would. Void update. Awake. Void. Awake.
Did you see what my dad posted underneath your status?
I have a bad feeling about this. Thanks, Kevin. Hey, the Brett was sitting on my desk, and I was like, you know what? Let me see how it's already starting to come off a little bit, but I think with enough duct tape that it will stay there. We'll see. Hold on, I'm actually going to put a little more duct tape on my headset, so I'm going to mute my microphone for a second. Brendan, that is correct. Void start is a method. Void awake is a method. Anytime you have this right here, that is a method. This entire thing is a class, so that you can, whoops, did not mean to do that. So you can call it somewhere else. I wonder if I do this right here, what's going to happen? Let's find out. something's gonna break. I know it. Ooh. There. How does that look, everyone? I like that. Me love. Look at that.
Nice.
That looks pretty cool. So do methods have like names I have to use, or like can I do void whatever I want? Okay, so to give you an example, Brennan, I could do void, let's actually take your example, whatever I want. Make sure you put the parentheses, brackets, and just do debug.log and put down, hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. And what should happen is if I call this method inside of another method, like for instance on void awake, which means void awake, unlike start, excuse me. I'm just gonna. That's turning it down for my entire thing, so we're gonna do that. Sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing myself. There we go. So void awake is when the object wakes up, is awoken pretty much. So it's kind of like start, but start is, if I remember correctly, is used at the start of the script. Void awake, on the other hand, is used to when the object is woken up. Okay, so what should happen now is when I call the whatever I want method, I just type in whatever I want. We'll use IntelliSense to type that out. Now when I hit this and go back into Unity, if I hit play, whatever hello, my name is Inigo Montoya should spawn every single time a clone is created. Or not. It would help if I actually saved it, wouldn't it? Let's try that again. Okay, I have another debug log here. Where's debug? Where's my other debug log? I thought I removed them all. Well, let's see what happens when I hit play. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. There we go. Yes. You might actually hear me say function and method differently or interchangeably because pretty much they are the same thing. I was versed in Python initially, and they're called functions inside of Python. Yes, saving is important. So let's move that. There's that. Okay. So there is that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create
A distracting wife.
Yes, my wife is distracting me. There you go, dear. I'm actually going to before I get any further, I want to change the randomizer spawn position.
Why is that like everywhere where it can knock over?
I don't know. Spawn area. Vector 3. Yeah, I saw that. Okay, so I want to change the Y area. So let's do this. I want to change the spawn area for Y to being let's see here, from -15 to -30, I believe. Spawn area. Where's spawn area? Okay, public vector 3 spawn area. What's it say? -15. See, I could random range. I mean, I could do another function similar to, or use another function similar to this here. Float size rand. You know, let's do float y rand equals random dot range min y max y. Okay, min scale. Let's public float min y, public float max y. Min y. -30 and do -15. Min y max y. That's a little creepy. Pertains system to was not defined or imported.
Does not compute.
Sorry, better the clown than you. Isaac, do the scans still read as human? Yes, Connie.
I'm telling you, there was nothing human about this thing. I should have been able to snap him like a twig, but too strong. It's faint.
Yeah, that was very creeping sounding. I'm sorry. I think this is a Halloween episode from, was it this? This is Orville, right?
Yes. I don't like it. It has a creepy clown.
The song was very creepy. Okay, so min y. Oh wait. Why am I doing that? I could just do y rand. There we go. Now that should work. There we go. And now things will be above them or below them. That is very creepy. The music is creepy. Okay, so let's do, just so that we have some differentiation, -10 to -100. And now things will be that's pretty cool. Create. I was gonna call it star.
Doctor? Yes. What are the restraints for? The brain scan requires a high degree of precision. It's easily affected by the smallest movement.
0. Actually, I can just do this. Reset. Let's attach the BG mover script to that. Rand star. Oh, that's right. It doesn't have a rigid body yet. Rigid body. There we go. Star. Game object. Star.
Okay. Maybe there's a reason why I couldn't finish this episode last time.
What was it, dear?
Maybe there's a reason why I couldn't finish this episode last time.
Possibly. Yes, that could work, Brennan. I mean, technically speaking, you can't sell that game. You do have to change lots of it and everything like that. I'm pretty sure that's technically goes against their EULA. But technically speaking, if you change things up and create a new game based off of the assets that are built in with Unity, I don't think they would have any. I don't think they'd have any issues to it with it. And even then, one of the cool things about the Unity's asset store is if you pay for something using the Unity's asset store, or the space stuff with Unity, I mean, if you make money off of it, you've paid for that item and stuff like that, then you could make money off of that. In fact, I'm pretty sure people build games based off other people's assets all the time that they've purchased through, let's say, Unity or Unreal Engine's stuff. So I don't see why it would never be an issue. So let's put the star in there now. And let's select the BG script there. Put that there. Select the star. Let's see if this works now. Oh, Turn off gravity. Nothing's rotating. Middle mouse button. Zoom out. I believe hold shift to pan the camera. Zoom in and out using the mouse scroll wheel, and click the middle mouse button to rotate around things. I'm actually well versed in Autodesk Maya. I'm still trying to learn Blender more and more. However, they're both 3D software packages. One's free, one's really expensive, but ultimately it's just like syntaxes between different programming languages. A lot of the stuff is the same thing, like translate, rotate, scale. That's definitely creepy. Yeah. It's one of the reasons why I'm kind of doing this right here, because it's going to be blocky, but yeah, it works. Epic Games, the Unreal Engine is also free. In fact, technically speaking, you don't even need any programming background to make a game inside of the Unreal Engine. You can use something called Blueprint, which is visual scripting pretty much. Okay, so how do I get these objects to rotate?
By working your magic.
That's what I'm doing. Forward position, dot rotation. Visual scripting, yes. Let's see here. Instantiate, spawn position, spawn rotation. Equals. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Quaternion spawn rotation equals new vector 3 0.0f 0.0f 0.0f. Why is that not working? Quaternion. Quaternion. Nope. You know what? I'm just gonna leave those for now. That's something that I'm going to try to come back to later before I publish something. Okay. Now let's see if I can randomize the color. Yes, it does use C++. However, I will say this: if you if you can do Lua and you can do C#, there's no reason why you can't learn C++. In fact, the more programming languages you learn, the better. Ooh, cool beans. Hello, Afink99. This is really creepy.
It is. Yuzan's watching.
Yes, he is. Yeah, we're just gonna keep the circle and the spheres in there for now.
I should. After this, I'm gonna break my daughter.
Oh, okay. I'm going to create a 3D object cube.
Yeah, this is the only episode that isn't hilarious.
Turn off the mesh renderer. This trigger. We're going to create a new script here. Create C# script. Destroy star. Destroy star. Yes, that's what I'm doing right now. There, Afink. Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore all. Keep the scripts together. I know Lua for the most part, some of C#, some of Python, some of JavaScript, and like the basics of Ruby. So you're off to a good start, Brennan. I have used C++ in the past. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm getting better with C#. I am, to be honest, technically speaking, I am an industry professional when it comes to Python. And even though I know HTML is not a true programming language, it's a markup language, I've used HTML as well. I have dabbled in Java and JavaScript. And by the way, if you know C#, you already know a good amount of Java as well. Void on trigger enter collider other. Destroy. Oh, destroy other dot game object. Oh, compile error. No, I'm missing something. Something like game object with tag equals star. Oh yeah, the tag. But we don't need to worry about the tag right now because the only thing that's going to be hitting the collider is the stuff that's coming from top to bottom, and the stars. We don't even want to set active, because if we set active, they'll still be in the hierarchy, and we don't want them to be in there. Otherwise, you have some stuff like, well, I can't do that right now, because I'm trying to add in the game object. Do I have a collider on here? Add collider, box collider. We'll create a box collider. Okay. Yeah, if we you could just do game object star. Oh, wait a second. Okay. Let's go destroy star. Okay, why is that not? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. If that's the reason why. Syntax. Do the truffle shuffle. Truffle shuffle. Oh, it's hitting the collider and not destroying them. That's funny. There we go. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. It's just hitting them, bouncing off. That's funny. Let's see here. Box collider, turn that on. Rand star. If I turn that off, what happens? It's not destroying them. That is a cool octopus. So the destroy star should have the is trigger on it. The Rand star. Oh, what happens if I turn off the collider? Is that just gonna go through it? Nope. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Oh. Sometimes when they hit each other, they bounce off each other. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Afink99 and Brennan, what are your thoughts on some of the stars bouncing off? You see, you just saw them collide off each other. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that.
Holy Toledo.
What?
She asked him to design a program that would help her get over any fears that she may have.
Ah. Kind of like it. I'm going to keep it. Okay, so there's that. Let's save my scripts. And now we're going to change the color of the object. Let's see here. Let's see here. Where's my material? Default material. Materials. Create material. And we're going to, let's see, standard. What am I going to call it? Star map. Someone's looking for you. That actually kind of looked pretty cool, but that's not what I was looking for. Reflections. Turn off reflections of those. Nope, they need to be brighter. Emission. Color. Let's see what happens.
They shouldn't be the same colors.
No, they should not be the same color my ship, because my ship will blend in. But it's pretty cool.
That was a creepy episode.
Let's make them.
Okay.
Thank you, Afink99. I really wish that it would not be either one or the other. Now it's white, but you can pick them out. But we don't want that. Let's just make that yellow as well. I'm gonna have to do some research on that, but you should be able to see them.
Okay.
Thanks. Let's make it orange.
Pink. Purple. Your daughter's favorite color. Purple. 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 Alright, wish me luck.
Actually, let's make them gray. And what we're going to do is the BG, we're going to do actually on the Randstar. Let's put that into the materials section. We're going to set the speed to 20. Okay, BG spawner scale, max scale 2. Min time 0.05, max time 0.25, min time 0.01. And now let's see if something's bounced off each other. See, they're bouncing off each other. So let's see here, min time scale. Let's set the scale to minimum 0.25 and scale of 1. See how I feel about that. That looks really cool. Okay. So let's save my work here. And now let's create a shot. Let's see here. What color should this shot be? Let's create a new 3D object cube. We're going to reset this to 0. Create material. We're going to call this shot matte. I'm going to make this red. Emission red. Create empty, and I'm going to call this shot spawn. One second. Let's see here. Opaque, standard, Specular.
Kitty. Scary. What is it, kitty? No, no. Can I read you your medicine, please? Yes. You can take it while you're playing around if you want.
Let's see here.
Go use that. Thank you.
Cube. And we're gonna call this shot. Gonna put this under prefabs. Oops. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna actually delete this star because I think that having this right here, the circles, the spheres in the background, will differentiate the bits from the background. That's a user experience thing. Of course, having these little objects in the background here sometimes will blend in. I'm hoping to be able to highlight the corners here so that we'll be able to see the shape of our ship here. Okay, so let's see here. I'm gonna create a new script. Create C# script. I'm gonna call this shot mover. Public float speed void start. Okay, we need to public rigid public rigid body brand star.
Love you.
Body shot RB. Public void start. Oh, shot mover. Shot RB equals get rigid body, and then shot RB dot velocity equals transform dot forward times speed. Let's call this 50. We need a rigid body on this. Rigid. Okay. Let's select shot. Let's see what happens. Awesome. Let's delete that, and let's bring this into here. Do, 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 do.
I do have to work tomorrow, so don't be late.
Huh?
I do have to work tomorrow,
Oh,
so don't
okay.
be late.
That's actually pretty true. So, so I got the shot there. Let's just add it to the player.
Oh, I'm still working.
And public game object shot. Shot spawn. Public game object shot. Shot. Public transform shot spawn. And then public float fire rate. Void update. Oh. If input dot get button
I'm very busy. This better not be a social visit.
No, it's not. I don't feel well.
What's wrong?
I think I lost a piece.
fire one.
I feel like I'm missing a piece.
That's an interesting way to do that.
Hop up on the table, let's have a look.
And time dot time is go to next fire.
I'm not quite sure how to ask this, but when your species loses
Next fire equals time dot time plus fire rate. Instantiate shot spawn dot position shot spawn dot rotation. Okay, where's next fire? Oh, private float. Let's delete that from there. Player fire rate 5. Well, let's do 10. Shot. Let's select shot spawn and shot spawn. Let's see what happens. Something's gonna break. Oh! I fired. 1. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, there we go. That's the stuff. So shot actually needs to be bigger. That makes I can barely even see that. So let's do that. Well, let's actually scale it up. There we go. Scale it down. Bring back out to the prefab. Missing game object. Shot. Fire rate 0.1.
My Fitbit's acting up again.
Yeah, I need to charge it. Does yours need to charge too?
No. It's saying that I'm ahead of the day. Fitbit.
Okay. Fire. Dun, 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 dun. Courtney.
Oh, okay, that's why. Bluetooth on.
Well,
don't have anything to kill.
yeah. Let's see here. Let's turn off the box collider. So I think that's gonna be it for the night. I now have my background moving below. Update happens every frame, and I think fixed update is happening every. Update happens more often than fixed update. Update versus, you can see where I googled this at some point. So update runs once per frame. Fixed update can run once, 0, or several times per frame. Okay, so fixed update can activate more. It depends on how many physics frames per second are set in the time settings and how fast or slow the frame rate is. I believe standard is 30 frames per second. I'll also refer to the answer given by Duck in the same forum. That's interesting. Oh, I guess we can just go right here. So I'm gonna post this in the chat for you, just to give you an idea of what update and fixed update does.
Update is probably the most commonly used function in.
There, I don't need to watch it right now, but let's see here. I need to actually fix something here because I accidentally used the object or the shot spawn inside of here instead of the prefab. So now this should be working better.
It says it needs to be charged, even though it should be fine.
There we go. I come alone with sound effects. Okay, so tomorrow what I'll be doing, or not, maybe not tomorrow, but in my next series or next live stream, that might be tomorrow, might be the night after, but I'm not 100% sure right now. I'm trying to figure out the schedule and whatnot, but I'm going to create another collider so that when shot spawn or the shot hits the other side, it will get deleted. Because right now what ends up happening is for the stars underneath in the background here, they will hit this collider in the back and they'll get deleted. The same thing needs to happen with the shot spawn. That's a lot of clones. Does the list keep going on and more and more? Oh, it's deleting. Okay, that's good. So yeah, that's what we'll be working on tomorrow, and hope to see you all there. Thank you very much for joining us. Make sure to hit the follow button if you don't mind. This will also be put on YouTube to watch at your viewing pleasure and all that fun stuff. At least I hope so. I hit the record button today, so yay. But yeah, make sure to subscribe to me over there. I'm also on Facebook at Konar Gaming. So stay tuned to hear more information for the next live stream, which will be, I'm going to guess, around 9 p.m. tomorrow night, but we'll see depending on what real life takes us there. Anyways, we'll see you next time.